Good morning, Roll. Couldn't be better.
Okay. Did you just woke up?
No, I woke up 2 hours ago.
Okay, good. So, since it's our first time to meet, or have we talked to each other before?
Mm-hmm. And yes, as you know, I'm Brandon, and I
Uh-huh.
studied. Yeah, I studied with teacher Bean, but I heard that he got some penalty because he he absent without notice to
Mm-hmm.
his company, and
Yes.
he cannot attend to this class now. So
Mm-hmm.
he recommended me to change it class and study with other teachers. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I um, chose you to
Mm-hmm.
study with me.
Yes, okay.
And the biggest reason why I
Mm-hmm.
chose you
Mm-hmm.
was you majored English, right?
Yes.
And that's
And thank you for choosing me.
that that sounds like some weird because
Why?
you're not a product, and yes, it is my right to it is my right to
Mm-hmm.
choose my teacher, but
Yes.
yes, it is also um, uh, very glad, very happy to study
Mm-hmm.
with you.
Really, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so it says here you're interested in martial arts.
Oh, yes, that topic
Yes.
was the topic that I talked with Bean in the
Mhm.
last class.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
And
really interested in
what
martial
type?
arts.
Yes, what type of martial arts are you interested in?
Yeah. First, I want to ask you that the Philippine, there are some martial arts called
Mhm.
Aranis, right?
Yes.
And can you do that? Have
No.
you learned that? Or
No, actually, I don't know any sports. I'm more
oh,
of a
really?
yes, I'm more of a music type of person.
Oh, yeah. I saw that you once taught music, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Where did you know those informations?
oh, of course in internet.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, and there's Eskrima and Aranis, Kali. Those
Uh-huh.
three kinds of martial arts are.
Mhm.
I heard that it is very popular in
Mhm.
Philippines and the other countries.
Yes.
So
Our
yeah.
Arnis is Arnis is actually a sort of a traditional sport.
Oh, really?
Yes, that originated here in the Philippines. I think the most appropriate foreign counterpart of Arnis would be Kendo in Japan.
Oh, yes. And
Yes,
Aranis is also using some kind of
stick.
weapon.
Yes, the stick.
Oh, the
Two
stick.
two sticks. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. So because I have been interested in martial arts. So,
Mhm.
and I'm going to go America to
Mhm.
for my internship program, and I
Mhm.
want to learn some
Mhm.
other martial arts
Yes.
in LA.
Okay, so speaking of which,
Mm-hmm.
what are your martial arts? What types of martial arts do you do? Can you do?
Oh, when I was young,
Mhm.
I learned, I practiced Taekwondo because I'm
Mhm.
Korean.
Mhm. Of course, that's your sort of main sport, right?
Yes, our traditional martial arts.
Yes.
And after I entered college, um, I learned judo.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you might heard about that, right?
Yes, it's a Japanese, right?
Yes,
Japanese martial arts.
yes,
As long as it
and
has the as long as it has a do in the end, it's Japanese. Kendo,
oh
judo,
yes,
aikido,
yes. It do you know the meaning of do? Is
the
a
way off,
way.
the way off. Yes.
Yes, the way. Oh, you're very.
I've read that somewhere. There was this advertisement about, I think that was a judo or aikido,
Oh
and then
yes.
I've yes, karate. Karate is formerly known as karate do, right? Right?
Oh,
Yes.
wow,
So,
you're fantastic. Wow. Yeah, I haven't met someone who knew about the Chinese character because the the word do is
mhm.
Chinese character, right?
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I haven't met foreign people who can who understand the Chinese character.
No, no, I don't actually understand the Chinese character. It's just that there was some sort of a little, very little explanation about
Oh.
why it's called judo, karate, do, things
Oh,
like that.
okay.
It's just yes.
And I was in China for a year
Mhm. Mhm.
for studying Chinese, and I so I also practiced some Chinese traditional martial arts,
Like like what? Like
like
wushu?
like I don't know how to pronunciate it in English, but it is called Tai Chi.
Oh, tai chi.
Yes. Oh yes. English name is Tai Chi. Yes.
Yes. I've seen people doing that in my city in the
Yes.
morning.
The movement is very slow, right?
Yes, very slow, and it's like water, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
very
That's the
interesting.
important thing in Tai Chi because
Oh,
they
okay.
they stressed and they think that it is very vital to move very slow but
Mhm.
very focused and some kind of freely move very freely.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yes. Because I have seen people who are very muscular, very muscular men, and
Yes.
then they are doing this sort of, I think that was wushu. I'm not sure if that's
Oh
wushu or
yes,
tai
wushu
chi.
is the other kind of Chinese martial arts.
Yes, and he's very muscular, but I was very fascinated because it seems like it's the opposite because he's so sort of hard and his movements
Oh
are very fluid. And it was
yes,
interesting, very
yes.
yeah.
That's the point of
Mhm.
Tai Chi,
Mm.
I think.
Yes, because I think yes, because I think there, I don't know if I'm right, but I think
Hmm.
every kind of martial arts have different sort of form.
Yes, you're right. Mm.
Like taekwondo is like more on kicking,
Oh yes,
and judo is more of
throwing.
knocking,
Yes,
yes, knocking the opponent
tackle
down.
down or yes,
Yes.
and so my point is that
Mhm.
the place where I will go work in
Mhm.
America
Mhm.
has some um, mm, it has various kind of martial arts gym.
Mm. Okay.
So I found out that there is a gym uh, that teach us harness.
Mhm.
So I search about what is harness and
Mhm.
that's so and uh, there are various kind of martial arts
Mhm.
in there. So I'm going to practice one one. I'm going to choose one
Mhm.
martial art and going to practice it.
Mm. So you really are interested in Arnis.
Oh yes, but there are other kinds of martial arts, so I don't know what to choose right now.
Yes, there are a lot. Even if you look at what do you call this? Other parts of Southeast Asia, you have Muay Thai.
Oh yes, yeah, it is
It's
the most popular um, Oriental martial arts, I think.
really, I thought it was more of the Korean and Japanese side, like Taekwondo and Judo and
Yes.
Karate. I think those are the most popular
Hmm.
Oriental
But in these
martial.
days, there are some
Mm.
um, met there are some sports like UFC or Pride.
Oh, and then they use mixed martial arts.
Yes, mixed martial arts, and there are
Okay.
um, so many players
Mhm.
who use martial art who use Muay Thai
Mhm.
as their first as their main martial art.
Mhm.
So Muay Thai is now very popular in worldwide, I think.
Yes. I'm not really familiar with that of UFC, but yeah, I think that's sort of the trend in UFC. It's mixed martial arts.
Mixed martial arts.
Mm.
Yes, that's it.
So, are you this thing in your about you in America? You're going to work there. What type of job?
Um, yes, my the I'm going to work at a logistics company,
Mm-hmm.
and that company is mainly um, it is mainly about trucking.
Mm. Talking about what?
Trucking. You use truck to deliver something to other
Oh,
place.
okay. Okay, get
It's
it
called
now.
trucking.
Mm-hmm. And this is your internship program.
Yes, I applied for. It is affiliated with our college,
Mm-hmm.
so I applied when I was studied when I studied in my college, and now I'm take a 1 year off because
Mm-hmm.
of this internship program,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
fortunately I had a chance to go
Mm-hmm.
America now.
Yes, which is a very nice opportunity because of
Yes.
it's uh I I wanted to have I wanted to have this kind of an internship program wherein it's abroad because we don't
Oh,
have that in our school. Yes.
have you have you um have you gone abroad any other country when you were in college?
No, not yet. That's why I wanted to have this kind of yes to have my internship program
Mm.
abroad.
Oh, that's very sad because the
Mhm.
person like you who
Mhm.
can speak English very well is the
Mhm.
person that the company wants to work with.
Mhm.
So
And I think what another factor here
hmm.
that's why they don't let us go to faraway places in our internship program. It's because schools here are very scared. You know, because when there is an accident, the school is the one who is responsible.
What do you
And
mean
if
by the scared or accident?
yes, because for example, I am sent to another faraway place,
Mm-hmm.
and I had an accident.
Mm-hmm.
The school is the one who is responsible for my accident, and
What?
of course they don't want to that to happen, and that is mostly the reason why we are not
Really?
yes we are not that supported when it comes to things like that. But only except if you are a tourism major,
Mm-hmm.
yes, of course it is needed for you to go
Yes,
to other
of
places.
course.
But for me, it's education. That's why it's just the schools near our university. Yes.
But you can buy your private insurance, or is there is another way to um uh make yourself more safe.
Safer.
Yeah,
Yes.
safer.
Yes. That's the university knows that. But
Yes.
yes, but when there is there's an issue where there if there is a case wherein this university
Mhm.
had sent a student and had an accident,
Mhm.
it will defame the school. It will
Oh.
lessen the, and my school is a very good in our one of the best in our city.
Oh,
That's why
really?
they had to preserve, that, what do you call this, the name,
Mhm.
sort of.
Yes, the
Yes,
fame
yes.
or yes,
Well, that's
honor.
how. Yes, that's that's just how it is.
Yeah, is that is very is that happens all the university in Philippines or just about your college?
N- not all, but most, and our school
Oh,
is
really?
one of them. Yes.
Wow.
That's why you're very lucky and you have a very good
Because we
opportunity.
Korean there are there is no one who care about the uh yes, someone maybe care about the uh student
Mhm.
safety or like that, but yes,
Mhm.
we think that it is uh depend on themselves, not
Mhm.
to the college or company.
Mhm.
So it's very um weird for us to
Yes.
thinking like that.
Mhm.
Think like that.
Yes. And speaking of traveling
Mhm.
while studying, we had this subject in our university before about the history of education.
Mhm.
Actually, I have learned there that it's some sort of a culture of Koreans and other Arabians to travel and then
Mhm.
learn in that particular place. And then
Mhm.
what they do is go back to their country and share what they have learned. Yes, that is which is I think a good thing, because there are Filipinos. It's
Mhm.
just a mindset of most Filipinos that if you go abroad and study there, you just stay there, don't come back anymore.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
I
which
understand.
yes, which I admire some Koreans, some Asians, and some people
Mhm.
from the Arabic countries that
Mhm.
they travel and study and then they go back and share what they have learned to their
Mhm.
peoples.
Oh, wow.
Yes. But Filipinos do not usually do that.
Oh, yes. So, the teacher Bean said to me
Mhm.
like said to me the situation that a lot of Filipinos don't want to come back to their country, so
Yeah.
it's very hard for Filipinos to get visa to
Mhm.
the America.
Mhm. Yes, it's one of the negative side of our culture.
Yeah, but we had that kind of situation when we were when 10 or 20 years ago. So
Is it?
I understand that
Yes.
it is still happen in Korea.
Yes, I have I have learned something about that, about the Korean thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference of, because it happened to both Korea and the Philippines, right?
Yes.
Yes. And the difference is that Koreans helped each other, and then the Philip yes, that is what
Really?
I have yes, that is what
I
I
don't
have
think so.
seen. And then the Filipinos,
Mm-hmm.
like, they left. They went away. They didn't help the other
No.
group.
No,
That is
no. I
okay. So
don't think
what then
so.
really happened? What really happened? Tell me, because I really don't know.
Oh, really? We Koreans are very, because I don't know, but I think Koreans are very selfish,
Mm-hmm. Why?
and yes, we have some, we have very, we have a pride about our
Mm-hmm.
blood,
Mm-hmm.
and we think it is very, um, we have some kind of confidence in our
Mm-hmm.
country, but
Mm-hmm.
when the emergency has come,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think we become very selfish.
It's
So
actually, I think it's a human nature to become selfish if there are emergencies.
yes,
It
but
happens all the time as, what do you call this? As it's a human instinct.
yes, it is a part of our instinct. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, we are very. I think Koreans are not good at help each other, and we're although we once called as the courteous country in
Mhm.
the East in
Mhm.
the ancient time.
Mhm.
Yes, it is
Okay.
true that it is true. We once called as the courteous country in the
Mhm.
East, but now we are not the country that has some courtesy. So I don't think that it is true that Korean people help each other.
Yes. Of course, I'm not in the place to say something about the Koreans because, well, I'm not a Korean, so it's
No,
your.
no, no, no. But you can we can talk about that freely because it's
Mhm.
just the part of learning,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
we can share our opinions
Mhm.
each other.
Yes, and our culture to each other.
Yes. So I
Mhm.
think you don't hesitate to say something about our Korea or
Mhm.
your country, Philippines.
Mhm.
Yes, that's my opinion.
Yes, of course. It's just our opinion, but
Yes.
sometimes opinions are really, when you go too far, that is
Yeah, I
what
don't
I
know. You don't
learned.
have to worry about that.
I was actually worrying about that because, sometimes when you go too far, you can not just offend one person, but the country, whole country of
Oh,
that one person. It
yes,
hap
I
yes,
understand.
it happened a lot of times to
Hmm.
Filipinos. One most especially from the western countries,
Mm-hmm.
they have they had offended, for example, one Filipino, and then the whole Philippines bashed this person to the
Oh,
extent that,
really?
yes, that happened a lot.
So
And
I want to
mhm,
I want to tell you something because
mhm.
I me too. I don't want to offend you and Philippine. So
Yes,
if I
okay.
say
Uh,
something wrong, you can you can tell me that oh that's very that's very dangerous.
Rude. Okay,
Yes,
yes. Okay,
that's very
okay.
rude.
Go tell it.
Yes, just directly tell me.
Yes, of course. So what
Yeah.
is it that you're gonna tell me?
No, no, no. If I tell something
Okay. Okay, that's okay.
in the
I
future.
really, yes, I know what the Filipino I know the bad side of the Filipino culture
Mm-hmm.
because I can see it every day.
Me too. And because I'm Korean, so I can see the bad side of Korean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
So
give me one example of the bad side of the Korean culture.
yes. So because it's it's too there are too many bad side
Mm-hmm.
in Korean
Mm-hmm.
culture.
Like for example.
Um, uh, the first thing that I can say is um, we are the selfishness is what I told just before, but
Mm-hmm.
the other one is that um, how can I say we are very uh, um, we are very yes we are very weak and um, some kind of we are very obey we obey to the person that have the
Mm-hmm. You're
power.
very obedient.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're very obedient. We don't we are very
Oh
how
yeah,
can
I
I
get.
say
Yes, I get what you're saying. You're very obedient to the authorities
yes
and to
it
your.
is also the instinct of human but
Yes, but Filipinos are more rebellious a little bit. Yes, I think that is why Korea, Japan, and China, you're a bit, I don't know, but I think for me,
mm-hmm,
as I can see, you're a bit obedient, more
mm-hmm,
obedient than
mm-hmm.
other countries to the authorities. That's why you have preserved most of your culture. But look at the
Yes
Philippines. we're not really that obedient to our culture and to the authority. That's why if you go here, it's influenced by a lot of other cultures, like most especially the
Oh,
Westerners. Yes,
yes.
yes.
So,
That's why it's also the only Catholic country,
mm-hmm.
Christian country in Asia, right?
Oh, yes,
Mm. Ever since
I
in
understand.
history, yes, ever since in history, we're influenced by Spanish and
Oh,
the American and a bit of the Japanese.
yes, you're right.
Mm.
Oh, and because we Korea are also influenced by a lot of country,
Mhm.
mostly about America, but
Mhm.
when ancient time, we
Mhm.
influenced a lot by China and Japan. So
Mhm.
as I said, we are very obedient to the authority right
Mhm.
now, and we are very we have some and the other problem is that we have some kind of racism
Mhm.
still exists. The
What
racism is still exists in Korea.
like what type of racism?
Yes,
Like what types of race? Every other
yes,
race,
it's
isn't it?
very typical and
Mm.
like we like white people and don't like um Asian people.
Foreigners? Really? But you're
Yes,
Asian
we are
and you don't
Asian,
like Asian.
but as the influence of the America, we are very rude to the
Mhm.
person who came from um East Asia,
Mhm.
mainly about the East Asia.
Mhm.
I'm very I'm very ashamed of it while I'm saying this, but
Mhm. Like you don't really like Japanese, right?
no, Japanese is they are fine, but about East Southeast Asian,
Mhm.
we have some kind of racism.
Yes, because there are other students that I have talked to, and some of them doesn't like the Japanese because of what happened before
Yes,
when they went.
of
When they
course.
went, yes, I think that was their one of their reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So, we only have 2 minutes left. So, do you have
Okay.
questions? Do you have any questions?
Oh yeah, but yes, it is our first time to meet
Mm-hmm.
in online, but I think
Mm-hmm.
you are very uh, open
Yes,
and
I'm really
very
open.
jolly person.
Yes, you can
So
actually tell me if, for example, you hate my. I really hate the Philippines. Like I don't care because that's your opinion. That's how open I am.
yeah, me too.
Okay, so it's very mutual. We're both open-minded. Then
Yes, and just
yes.
share our opinion. Just that's what I want to um, study in this class.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very I'm very happy to share my opinion with you.
Yes, I am also very happy because I didn't know that I knew something about martial arts. Right? I didn't know
uh,
that I knew
yes.
some of Muay Thai and knowing that I don't I'm not really familiar with martial arts, but
Mm-hmm.
it appears that I I know some things. Okay,
Really?
so yes. Okay, so it was very nice talking to you, Brandon.
Okay.
I will meet again on Thursday or Wednesday.
Yes, it's Wednesday.
Yes, okay, Wednesday. So goodbye. We'll see.
Okay. Take
Okay,
care.
bye bye.
Mm.
Have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.